Well, hey, it's Pastor Rick again from Covenant Life Church. And again, we're in Galatians 3:13 here. We just covered it in the New Living Translation in the last video. We've been talking about clearing up some of the misconceptions people have about generational curses, what God was looking at and what he meant when he was speaking to his people back in the Exodus. We confirmed that what I've been describing was happening then, and what is actually being described here in Galatians, what the new covenant did for us to release us from any and all curses and all effects of sin, was actually verified in the Old Testament in Jeremiah. So I hope you'll check out those videos in this short little series as well. But right now I want to get back to Galatians 3:13, when it spoke about how Jesus took upon himself the curse of sin, all curse of all sin, completely handled on the cross. And if we look at this in the Message version, I think it's a little more clear. It says Christ redeemed us from that self-defeating, cursed life by absorbing it completely into himself. Do you remember the scripture that says, "Cursed is everyone who hangs on a tree"? That is what happened. When Jesus was nailed to the cross, it says he became a curse and at the same time dissolved the curse. Not got us a good head start at taking care of it, not got us pointing in the right direction so we could do some things of our own and finish the war. No, he dissolved the curse. It is finished. It's a complete work. And I just got a question for you. All of us Christians out here, we all believe that the cross rescued us eternally from the curse of our own sin. Do we believe that? If you're saved, you believe that. If you don't believe that, we don't have anything. What are we even doing? But if we truly believe the sacrifice of Jesus Christ rescued us eternally from the curse of our own sin, why would we believe that it has not rescued us here and now from the curse of someone else's sin? That's what we're saying if we believe in generational curses still being a problem today. That even though Jesus died on the cross and it rescued us eternally from our own sin, that somehow it fell short in rescuing us from any curse, imagined or otherwise, based on somebody else's sin, some other generation or two ago. It doesn't make sense. And there's no way to reconcile that. If we truly believe that his sacrifice rescued us from our own sin eternally, then we pretty much have to believe that it certainly could handle the job of taking care of any generational curse that may or may not have existed in years past. None of us know for sure exactly every little detail about how God did these things. We can read his word and get a real good feel of who he is, and we can get a really good indication. It's not a mystery of why and how he's acting. So whether there were true generational curses or not, it seems to indicate in the Old Testament that in that time when his people were reacting with him on a performance-based relationship, very contentious, that based on idolatry, that there would be what some would consider maybe a generational curse attached to that. But even then, as we look at those scriptures, it seems more like he's just warning them that he will have to visit our descendants for the same sin he's visiting with us on. That's how it reads more to me than he's just looking to punish us a little extra by sticking it to our kids and grandkids. But no matter what we believe or don't believe about what may have happened in the Old Testament, we can certainly see that the word is clear that when Jesus got on the cross, any curse, all the curses, were absorbed and dissolved by him. And that is amazing news. That should be something that frees us. That's good news. That should not make us frustrated. Many people were taught different, and they just don't want to let go of what they were taught. But I would rather believe what the word says, and I hope you would too. And I hope this video has been a blessing to you. We've got maybe one or two more videos before we complete this short video series on last Sunday's message of My Family Is Not Cursed. So watch for the next edition that we have coming up. And hey, I hope you'll join us here at Covenant Life Church someday on a Sunday morning at 10:30. I'd love to see you. We're right here in Southern Indiana in Jeffersonville on Veterans Parkway, right next to River Valley Middle School. I hope to see you soon, and watch for the next video.